Friends, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, we discussed the contempt proceedings issued by the Honorable High Court of AP. Please remember, according to the Contempts of the Courts Act 1971, there are two types of contempts. One is civil contempt and the second one is criminal contempt. The postings, the messages or the electronic media evidence, they are all taken as criminal contempt. But here, what is civil contempt? Civil contempt is, please remember, disobedience to the order given by a court, a decree or order, whatever judgment given by the court. If you disobey the order, definitely you are liable for punishment under civil contempt. Of course, for both these things, section 12 is the penal section in the Contempt of Courts Act, and in that case also section 12 says the first prerogative should be given to the apology. So if you apologize, normally it has to be considered because it is a normally civil contempt, not that serious. Only thing is the not following the direction given by the court. It happened so in the case of government officials of Andhra Pradesh. So this is all rooted from the issuance of GO number 623 by the Panchayat Raj Department. Of course, we are all you are all well aware that there were some comments that the Panchayat buildings and government buildings, they are being colored with the YSR party's color flag code, that is blue, green and white, which is of course somebody filed some petitions. Of course, in the month of March, the Honorable Court stated that it is against to the National Building Code and the color should be immediately wiped off. So the color should be removed. That is what the court honorable said. Honorable Court has given direction. But in view of some of the, of course, it is an open allegation that the GO was circumvented and a new GO has been prepared adding another color. Already 3 colors are there. So another color, terracotta, you may be knowing. So earth color, terracotta color has been added and another GO has been issued, and once again this has been challenged, and the Honorable Court took it that the colors are deceptively similar. Please remember, normally while talking about the law of torts, we will be saying about the deceptive similar or trademarks and merchandise act, all these things. But here they are also under the impression that an ordinary man, if he sees the colors, he will be under the impression that it is a YSR party flag color. So this was also, this was now, since the government authorities did not take action in removing the colors, and also they wanted to circumvent the High Court order by adding another color, then it was taken as contempt. So this is the basis for the yesterday's attendance of the Chief Secretary level officer. So yesterday the matter was posted, and the Chief Secretary, the highest officer in the government authority of a state, Neelam Sahani, then Principal Secretary Gopal Krishna Dwivedi, and Commissioner Panchayat Raj Mr. Girija Shankar, all of them are IAS officers. All of them have attended before the Honorable High Court of AP, and they have filed the affidavits. Of course, they tried to remove the colors, but due to the corona pandemic and also declaration of elections, all these things, they are not able to do it. But anyway, they have approached the Supreme Court in this regard, because the High Court already previously in the month of May, I believe, May 22nd, the court set aside the so-called GO 623, and now of course, in that GO 623, the government stated that the colors terracotta, blue, green and white as a combination can be used to paint the government offices. Right? Already the Honorable Court in March 2020 ordered that blue, green and white should be removed. Right? So they have added the terracotta, and of course, in their view, with the adding of the terracotta, the flag of the YSRCP cannot be identified. But of course, already since the Honorable High Court has already on May 2nd, yes, on May 22nd, it has set aside the order GO. Then the government of Andhra Pradesh went in appeal to the Supreme Court of India about the order of the High Court. Of course, the matter is posted for today. So when the authorities stated that they have already filed an SLP before the Supreme Court and it is scheduled yes on to be yes posted a matter on 28th. Therefore, they requested that the matter may be adjourned. Of course, here please remember they have filed the affidavit stating that they tried to comply with the order, but due to some other reasons they could not do the same, and they do not have any intention not to take or not to care the orders of the Honorable High Court. Of course, if at all the Honorable High Court thinks that they are at fault, they may be excused because the government officers, they will write like that, but other people, they don't write. Anyway, the matter is posted for, I think today, 29th, maybe today or tomorrow. Today is 29th. Yesterday I attended and the matter is posted for today. Today is another court that CEC, not CEC, State Election Commission Court is also there. Anyway, we'll discuss it tomorrow. If at all any useful legal material is there. Please remember why I made this video is, please remember this is a civil contempt and section 12 says apology may be sufficient. Of course, even though they want to give the punishment should not exceed 6 months and the fine should not exceed 2,000 rupees. So this is basically a simple law, but of course criminal contempt, please remember it's a bit dangerous. Anyway, yesterday we have discussed at length about the criminal contempt. This please take it as a civil contempt. Of course, 2 examples you have got. Tomorrow during the examinations you can cite both these as classic cases and examples. Thank you.